Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Dream and Willow Homestead. Today is a seedling update. So if you remember, we planted them on March 1st. And on March 2nd, we took them outside for some sunshine and some much needed water. Every night since then, we have brought them inside to protect from frost and brought them back outside to let them get sun. So let's see what they look like today. Things have been growing a lot lately, so I'm pretty sure we have almost one of everything, at least. But here, some of the things that we don't have anything of yet are bell peppers, jalapenos, chives, rosemary, parsley, and sage. Other than that, I think we have at least one of everything. So right here, we have our snap peas. Over here, we have our cucumbers. And for whatever reason, most of the stuff is actually doing better in these cardboard containers. But for whatever reason, the cucumbers in the plastic bin are doing so much better, which is interesting. And then over here, we have our little thyme. And we have our two little lettuce sprouts right here. The one below it is sage, but nothing sprouted quite yet. We have jalapenos, and like we said, we don't have any of those yet. This is our first little basil sprout. We're really excited about that. We love to eat basil, so that's exciting. And then I'll bring this over. Like I said, the cucumbers are doing amazing in this for whatever reason. I'm not sure yet. And here's chives, no sprouts yet. And of course, arugula. The arugula in the cardboard container, those two right there, are doing a lot better, but these are slowly but surely getting there. And then let's see, over here on the other side, we have the jelly bean tomatoes, which we don't have any sprouts in here yet, but we do have in the cardboard. But I'll show you that in just a bit. Let me finagle this real quick. Get the next tray over. So what we're really excited about this week is that our tomato plants have started sprouting. We're really excited about that. So snap peas, we don't have any in the cardboard, or I'm sorry, in the plastic one, but we did have them over there. And then the one underneath, let me see which one it is. Okay, so these guys are the yellow pear tomatoes. Wait, oh my gosh. Yes, the yellow pear. Yeah, I was thinking of the jelly bean. But these are the two yellow pear sprouts. We're really excited about that. Rosemary, nothing quite yet. I think those were the pelleted ones. And for whatever reason, we're having a really difficult time just even keeping them below soil. We've pushed them down throughout this whole process, but they just really don't want to stay down there. So we'll see if that even continues to sprout. Let's see, under here, let's see what we have. I think it's a pepper one. Oh no, this is parsley. Nothing yet. This is thyme, and we have our first little sprout right there. And like I showed you before in the cardboard one, the two right there and right there, it's doing a lot better in there, but at least we have one little sprout. And these guys, I believe, are the garden monster tomatoes. So we have one right there, and then I think we have, let me see, 3 or 4 just right there. Oops. And then we have spinach, which hasn't sprouted in here, but is doing really good over in the cardboard. And let's see what's over here. That one is the bell pepper, which has not sprouted yet. So we'll see how well it does later on. And then, so let's go to that. So like I said, we eat a lot of basil. However, we only have that one little sprout right there of the basil. I planted 6 little units of basil in the cardboard, which I thought would do really good, but none have sprouted yet. But we're still praying, we're still having faith that those will hopefully sprout, because we really want a lot of basil. And like I also said, our rosemary, parsley, and sage, nothing has sprouted. So let's see. The sage, parsley, rosemary, chives, and the bell pepper and jalapeno, nothing has sprouted. But over here, we have our lettuce and our spinach, which I said, you know, we don't have anything sprouted in spinach over there, but the spinach is doing amazing over here. It's almost as tall as the arugula, which the arugula was the first thing to sprout, and it's been doing great and has grown so much. But the spinach is like right there next to it, and it just sprouted the other day. So those two are spinach. And actually, it's crazy how things have just been popping up so quickly. There was nothing in these tomatoes, in these tomato containers the other day. And we have, let's see, 2 of the jelly bean, oh wait, yeah, just 2 of the jelly bean tomato sprouts. And then, I don't know if you can see that right there. That's a little pear tomato sprout. And I think there might be 2 more right there and right there. So those are the pear tomatoes. And then we get over to the the garden monster tomatoes. And look at this. 1, 2, 3. 3 little sprouts in that one. And then I think 2 more in here. 1, 2. So that's super awesome, because we love tomatoes. I think probably the most exciting things for us to grow this year are the basil and the tomatoes. Maybe spinach for my husband. And then this whole container, like I said before, is our flowers. And it is doing amazing. Look at all of those. And they're so tall. It's insane compared to the arugula. They're just firing up. It's so cool. All right, guys, so let's go over some of the things that I've learned so far that I would definitely change for next year. The first one being, if I were to do this exact setup next year, which I won't, it would be to fill all of these little units to the brim. I was a little stingy with the soil for whatever reason, and I would have really liked to fill the containers up completely and given everything a little bit more space to grow in. So, and it would have been easier to plant at different levels. Some plants you have to plant at 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, depending on the plant and the way that it grows. That would have just given us a lot more room to work with. So that's the first one. And these two, I would have filled them all the way up. For next year, so these black containers are really nice. What I would like to do next year is, with that same material, get the little seedling containers plastic as well. So the way that works is that there are some of these that are the same exact plastic as this, and they are the same size and they fit in there perfectly. And so I really think we could have maximized the space in each of the containers, and it just would have been a lot easier. Here's Luke's take on it.
So I think they're in the germination and sprouting phase, using a grow lamp to give them more light and just that warmth. I mean, we did start during winter, but I think having the grow lamp and that, just to give them 8 hours of full-on sunlight, definitely would help. But honestly, besides that, I don't have anything else.
So we're just really excited to continue on this journey. Every morning it's like this big surprise, big reveal. We wake up and we come out and see what's sprouted, because everything is going so quickly. It's amazing, and it's so much fun. We have a lot of things that have sprouted and are doing really good, which we honestly didn't think was gonna happen. And I overseeded because I didn't know what was gonna do good, and so my thought process was overdo it, and then if anything I can just take out 1 or 2 sprouts of whatever, and at least we have a better chance of having something sprout and germinate and produce for us. So we're really excited. Thanks for following us along on this journey, and we will do another update soon. Thanks.